To the brokers. Okay, is this live? Well, does it look live? Right, how many accounts do you have? 1450. Nice, bro. Good stuff. Right, that's mint. Banger trade. Notifications said I had reset was old past either. Yeah, right, G. Nice, bro. I'll probably just leave this live running till NYC. I ended up taking only 3 XFAs, 1 combo, and took a loss the other week XFA. All good, bro. Safe as. I ended up taking a withdrawal on the live capital last night. It's time 2 hours ago. Took 2.5, and I left 100 bucks in the live capital G. Took withdrawal, and then I left 100 bucks in there, and then I got up. No, actually, I'll turn this off. Took a withdrawal on the live capital, and then I left 100 bucks in there. Fuck's sakes. See that? I don't know why it's fucking reflecting like that. Made 30 bucks, G. On gold. So yeah, pretty much off. Good start on the live capital. Took 2.5k on the live, and then left 100 in there, and then made 30 bucks on the gold. Book a limo, cuz well deserved. Next holiday, G. Next holiday will be either back to Bali or Turkey. Back to Bali or Turkey will be the next holiday, G. But, in saying that, G, yeah. I was actually stoked about that first trade. Like, yeah, it's a small trade. That's 30%, G. 30% on the day. after taking a withdrawal from. I started this account with $100, turned it into 2.5 within 2 days, and then took another trade today. Got it to 30% after the withdrawal, so I made 130. Benes on. Book a limbo because of my reserve. Yeah. Hopefully we can catch a gold trade or NQ trade, to be honest. I haven't traded this. I traded this one last week. Probably wait for retest to the VWAP area again, and then we shall see. And yes, let's fucking go. Yeah, bro. Not even that. Like Turkey's mean for NQ still no NC plus yes. Yeah, you won't get it, G, straight up. Like, been watching it all day, but there's no setup, G. Like, I found more setups on gold. I got it off the open and midway through London. That's where I got that 30% first trade. In my next trade I'll be holding overnight or just swing. I'm gonna swing it. But yeah, I took a withdrawal just before and left 100 in there. I don't know why it's not focusing. Yeah, it says 130. Swing low. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm looking for gold to create like a low, like a swing low or sweep low, and I'll just hold it throughout the week. Like this area here, bro, that we created this morning. Like, holy shit! Like that was the most dirtiest candle of them all. Where was it? It was why is it not showing? Oh, 15 seconds, wow. Not 15 seconds, press. Yeah. We did sweep. Nice to the downside. Yeah, bro. Like we had that sweep to the downside earlier, and then we just keep pumping, which left a lot of imbalance to the downside, so hopefully price will tap into the imbalance area. So tap into somewhat this area. Tap back into here for price to keep going higher, and I'll just be holding this throughout the day, or throughout the week. But yeah. Bro's got too many combines this fella over here. Okay. Too many combines this fella. But yeah, this will be alert 1. and this will be full TP here, TP1, TP1, TP2, and this will be my alert. Alert here. Compound 2 trades a week. Pretty much, bro, yeah. Took a 3k loss on the 300 though, which wasn't too bad. I compounded that account so I could pretty much gave half of last week back, which was bad, but I stuck to my system. Like it came back to our neutral area, but it was just shit that it dropped back below, which I should have just collected more data first or just left it, but followed my system. My system was good. Like I think I was up $780 in profit, and then yeah, I was just playing with my stop loss after that. There was no momentum or anything to the upside. That's when I should have just taken it, but it's all good. I was waiting for my break-even criteria to hit, so the 1,000, then break even. But that's all good. Yes. What is that? What even NAS? NAS 100 US 30. Still the same. Not much going on. Induction camera connector today, so been busy this morning. Delayed Asia consolidated. Yeah, bro. It was actually start of Asia, like the first 10 minutes, bro, was pretty bang on. Made 1700 off the rip G. Off open. And then Uncle gave it all back, eh? But yeah, Asia has been, the bro's posted up the charts. Yeah, bro, the bro dashed it. He chucked it up. Like, his analysis was bang on, dude. It's just he moved the stop loss a bit too fast. That's what I was saying. Like, you're supposed to have anything that needs to correlate within your strategy is have a break-even criteria where once you get to a certain profit, then bring your stop loss in. Or if it hasn't touched your break-even criteria, then there's no means to bring those bring your stop loss up, because he would have seen yours up 200 straight towards, which is good, which is all good. But yeah, if you're finding yourself that you're stuck in a trade where you're really emotionally attached to the trade, scale down. Scale down the trades. You're risking too much. You shouldn't even be in the trade in the first place. Like I always say. Previous structure. Close past, then pull into profit. Yeah, 100%. Because it came back to his entry. Tapped into his entry again, bro, and just let off. Just went. Just carried on. And he was like, fuck, I just was too keen to move my stop loss. And I was like, bro, it didn't break any structure. Like, stick to the system, G, because the system plays out. Bro, if he held that, he would have ended up with even more profit, like a 1-6 RR, which is all good. But he's seeing it more and more now, which is good because he waits for the intraday breakout, which we had, and then he waits for a neutral ground to be tapped into, which he did, and then he judged his entry off that. We were either bearish or bullish. He took the same trend intraday, which was me. But yeah, not really seeing much on gold at the moment because we had impulsive move to the upside, keep impulsing, and then we kind of balance market out again. 15-minute range. Close past, then pull into profits, etc. It depends. Like what I mean by break-even criteria is know what you're trying to risk on a trade. Say how many coins you're going to risk on the trade. Say that you have a 50k account and you're doing 1 money. So you want to risk 350, 360 to make 1,000. And then what I want you to do is what is your break-even criteria is go half of what your take profit is should be your break-even criteria. So if your full TP is 1,000, your break-even criteria should be 500. Half of your take profit. Because as long as you can lock in those profits or bring your stop loss into profit and then look at the candles and the price action itself, if you don't like what price is showing you at the time, bro, take full TP. All good. <clears throat> 15-minute range. Yeah. On the medium time frame, 15-minute range. Oh, it depends, yeah. Use the medium time frames, 15-minute, the 5-minute. 15, 30 is the medium time frames. But for me on gold at the moment, it doesn't really look too interesting for me. Yes, we are bullish intraday, but on the 4 hour, we're still stuck in this range, still consolidating on the 4 hour. So I'm just looking for. I'm not looking for much. I'm just looking for 2 or 3% on live capital, and I'm sweet. Or even on this account, I'm looking for 150, 200. 750 break even times 2 of risk 350, 1 to 2 break even, etc. Yeah, bro. 1 to 2. What, like anything above 1 to 2, bro, is mint. 1 to 1s are kind of, how you going, because you're risking 1,000 to make 1,000. Doesn't really make sense for me. It has to be at least a 1 to 3. A 1 to 3, or 1 to 2, depending how much you're willing to risk on the trade. You don't want to be risking, like even the trade that I took today, like I was risking 3%, and I had 6 cons running, which I took a loss on their trade. Yeah, that's all good. The funny thing is that someone's weekly wages, more than weekly wages right there, and I was happy to lose that because from prior weeks, not last week but the week before that, I made 8k and I lost 3k today, which didn't really do much because I was willing to risk it to make more. So I was risking 3k to make 9k, which is a 1 to 2. And because I lost that trade, it's all good, brother. I made 20% on live capital, and then I took a withdrawal. And then we made 30% on the day after the withdrawal. And we still have this account to trade. 30% on the day is crazy. After taking a payout, took 2.5k payout within 2 days. Took 2.5, and then I left 100 in there, and then made 30% on the account, which is crazy. Gold looks like it's pushing. This is actually a good area to watch internal previous high here. Price breaks above here, you'll be wanting price to keep going to take previous high. And there's just the 2 minute internal previous high too. One or two break even, etc. Yeah, boy. Bro, how much fix this fucking chair in? This chair's annoying. Should I put down top left or top right? Top right. I reckon top left, bottom left. Bottom left's way better. No one looks down there.
Group that never loses. No way. Every call you've been in hits TP. No way, and they're giving out free funded accounts? Oh, you're having a laugh, mate. You've joined the Signals group that never loses. No way. Every call you've been in hits TP. No way, and they're giving out free funded accounts?
Anticipation on this track. Look up and now. Look up now. He said.
Bro, shout out to that cunt, bro.
You've joined the Signals group that never loses.
Shout out to the bro trading pool, bro, or you know, Jake Sultana, bro. Fuck, that cunt's doing so good for himself. At that age, cunt, fuck me. Zada. Oh, yeah. Price reacting off this low. trades. Yeah, nothing at the moment. It's 15 minutes. Food. Yeah, you cousin. Where you been, bruss? Hey, where you been, bruss? The bro's been a bit MIA this fella, or Wincliffe. Hey? Or Wincliffe been a bit MIA there, fella. How you going, bruss? Too many, we haven't broken any clear structure anyways. So our next internal previous high. Our next structure. MIA. Yeah, I know that. I know that. See you on the Discord all the time. But not for the right reasons anyways. Hey? I always see you on what's that game? For the Gays or something? Something for Gays or Foreskin? Foreskin Honor or something like that? Hey? But this is our last known previous structure to the high side. We have previous high, and then we have internal previous high here, which is on the 15. And either side can get taken from NYC. But because we've start of day, we've been bullish all day. So initially, I want price to start taking out lows on NYC, taking out previous lows, daily lows to balance market out. But even though I have these three areas marked out, these will be my key areas for maybe tomorrow or late NYC to reclaim these areas. When you come back to trading, bus, hey? Yeah, that is just for gold. Still trading, G, haven't gotten to a payout. Still trading, eh? Not in the chat anymore, bruss. Eh? Not in the chat. Or you just doing it on your lonesome? See the old pull out the back, G. Fuck, I did have the remote here somewhere. It's gonna change the colour, but yeah, that's the pool right there. Oh, that's the spa, and the pool's just behind it. Gangster view, eh, bruss? Gangster view. But yeah, gold's just consolidating at the moment. What's the time? 9:30. Oh, 8:30. Wouldn't be seeing too much moves at the moment anyways. Trying G, a few funded accounts, a few blown accounts. Fuck my life. G, jam the MEQ, G. Once you get up on the account, jam the MEQ. Getting the funded's the easiest part. Getting the payout is the hardest thing. Probably one of the hardest things ever. Like if you look at the statistics, G, getting a payout, brother, you're going from a funded account, which only 30% of people get, and then getting towards a payout system, right? Only 15% of people get 2 payouts. Minis. No, go micros. Go micros, G. Like if, say when you start out with, you know, like a fresh express, or bro, trade one mini or one, you know, 2 minis, and then get that above board like 1,000, and then after that trade the micros, because you won't be as attached to the trade as normal, because you're willing to risk what, $200, but your stop loss is, you know, somewhere where you feel comfortable it needs to be, and your TP will not be that much, but as days go on, bro, you're just compounding your account. And you don't need to compound it that much. You only need to compound it, what, 2.5, 2K, just to reach the payout. Getting the payout, G, is probably one of the hardest. Like, getting your account to 2K within 5 days is doable, but it's just your mindset. Your mindset's probably one of the hardest things to overcome, because trading is hard. Like, I'm just sitting here watching the chart, watching gold, and it's not even going into me, just going sideways. Hasn't given me any confirmations to the upside or to the downside. Like, it's just stuck in a range, and I'm just waiting until it breaks either one. But once you take your first payout, G, different. Once you hit that first payout, G, different. Hey, you're that guy. Once you hit your first payout, different. But who are you trading with, G? Are you just doing your loans, or they're gonna jump back in the Discord? See what the fire's doing. See what I mean by we're stuck in a range, we haven't broken any lows or any highs. I really want the lows to start getting taken. NYC, start taking out these lows and previous lows from today. Once we take those out, and then maybe start coming to the upside. You know, because bro, market open, just choppy. Then she fucking mounted. And a lot of retail traders would have seen this, a pullback, and a lot of them would have been going for sales too. A lot of them would have been going for sales right in this area for them to get smacked out. You know, they got smacked out, so they will be waiting for the high of day to get taken. High of day got taken, then they would have been looking for sales. Oh, if they got taken, let's go for sales some more. Low sound. Sorry, Bruss. Can you hear me now? It's because I'm talking away from the mic. But yeah, a lot of people would have got trapped. Intraday would have got trapped here. From the sales, would have been a fake out to the downside. And a lot of people would have been looking for sales here because they've seen two engulfing candles to the downside, waited for a pullback to a VWAP or a neutral ground where everyone thinks this is a good area to start selling off. And then price just didn't give you their price action. Because why? We have exhausted the sellers here. No sellers in this market yet. You know, and then we had 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 4 engulfing candles to the upside. And it took previous daily high. Still low. How about now, Bruss? Can you hear me now? I'll sit closer. Can you tell the website name? What do you mean? The website the platform that I use? TopStepX is the platform that I trade off, and is the prop firm that I trade with. So it's a prop firm and a platform within itself. So I use TopStepX on this account, but I also have other prop firm accounts in other aspects of areas. So I have an Apex account, multiple Apex accounts, and I have a live account with Black Bull Markets. But if you're looking for a prop firm, like, oh, wow, this is a prop firm. Like, if you're starting out with trading, this is probably one of the best prop firms to use. TopStep is probably like the best, beginner friendly, get your foot in the door to start learning trading is TopStep. They do have multiple accounts that you can go for. This guy. So you have a 50k account, depending where you are in the world, might vary in price. But for me, it's $80 a month for 50k, and then you start moving up in price the bigger the account you want to go for. So at the moment, you can only purchase 3 of these accounts, but you can stack them on top of each other, so you can have 5 accounts at a time. That's Express and Lives. So you can have 5 Expresses running at the same time. No more on, you can have other Expresses on the side, but you just can't trade them, like copy trade them at the same time. You only can copy trade 5 of them at a time. But this is probably the best prop firm to use. It's TopStep. like if you're looking for cheaper accounts, maybe you can look in, depending where you are in the world. Apex is another one. Apex is another good prop firm to use. I do have multiple accounts with them, only because they always have sales of eval accounts. So eval accounts in Combine, so it's pretty much a prop firm giving you a challenge to reach a certain profit factor for you to move on to a express account or a PA account where you can start earning money. But Apex, if you're looking for cheap accounts, Apex is probably one of the best for these type of accounts. But they do have rules in place. They do have consistency rules. Same with TopStep, but the only thing with TopStep and Apex is Apex doesn't have a consistency rule with the combines. So you can pass it within one day, but with TopStep you have to show consistency. So say that you purchased a 50k account with TopStep, you can't make more than 1,500 end of day profit. So you have to be 15k flat or 15k under. Where are you from? I'm from New Zealand, bruss. From New Zealand, moved to Australia. But yeah, you can't make more than 1,500 for your end of day profit. If you make 1,500 flat, that's fine. That next day, you can pass it, but making 1,500 again. You can't make any more than 1,500, because if you make more, then your consistency target profit will be more, because you've breached the consistency rule. That's just for TopStep. And then with Apex you can pass within one day. Say that you bought a 50k Apex account, like a combine account, you can pass it within one day. You can make 3k, that's fine. You make 3k in your first trade, but once you get to the PA system, they then bring into like a consistency rule. But if you're looking for cheap accounts, Apex is the way to go, because they always have sales, 80% off, 90% off, 70% off. They have these every single week. So yeah, Apex and TopStep are probably the main two that I would suggest for new beginner traders to use. Apex and TopStep. Quick squeeze. Love from India, speak English. Let's go. We do have exhaustion to the downside there. Oh, in this area. Very this follows on a roll. What's our 2 minute look like? Oi. Hesitating off VWAP right there. What's our 4 hour look like? We have a doji on the 4 hour, which looks like we're closing below. But we do have a bit of liquidity sitting up to the outside. I do like gold right now. Just don't like how it's forming right now. What's that 5 minute look like? Blessed up, blessed. Still reacting off this area. What do we got? A lot of liquidity. Syria looks nice though. Damn. Yep, here's the fake. We just broke the lows. I do want to see respected it. We do have multiple on the 2 minute. It's a nice support area sitting here. I do want price to start taking some of these lows. We are hesitating though to break lower. 5 minute, what's the 5 minute look like? Still bullish though. Yo, we can barely hear you. Can you hear me now? Might have to just. I need to buy me a swing arm. Nah, it's because I had my mic all the way on the other side of the desk, bro. I did have a swing arm for this fucking mic, but too much shit on my disc, bro. But we are respecting this area anyways, on the 5 minute. We need body closure for, yeah, see? Prices just reacted off it. We had multiple reactions off this area. On the 2 minute we have a doji here. Check your pick settings. PC settings? Nah, she's good, bruh. This looks like it's in a rip, eh? We did have confirmation of accumulation here, but this is where I need reaction of. I don't want price to pull back. You know, you realistically want price to break below, contest our neutral ground. So break here and retest, and then maybe come back down. This will be the ideal entry here before NYC was time. So we have about 3 hours. 3 hours till then. And here's our support getting taken. If you're a seller, if you're selling this market, you know, this will be a good area for take profit. Is here, because this is our last known structure. It's our last known structure here. Which isn't too bad. But for me, the reason why I haven't taken a trade yet on this account is because it hasn't shown me anything. You know, we haven't closed below yet. Like I haven't taken the trade just yet. Still no trades. I don't know why it doesn't focus. Still no trades. But we have broken our structure, our support. So what I need for confirmation for price to keep going lower is body closure. I need body closure below here. Body closure and then retest, or break to the downside and then retest. You know, you don't want to enter the trade now and then, you know, it fakes you out. It shows you the signs that it's going to sell and then it comes back. We need a body closure on 2. Let's go. I don't know why it does it. Shows a gap there. Why does it show a gap there? Lagging. Trippy. Let's get started. Let's get it started. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. What's in Q though? Still consolidating? Nope. Bro, look at that big ass drop to the downside. What do we have? No close. Crazy. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in here. I think still stuck in the range, eh? Why now it doesn't look? I mean, we've created our high, the low, consolidated. So now we're just looking for intraday trades. Or, you know, trades in between. I don't see anything really until price fully breaks previous lows. Here, or the internals. Like, it's not showing me too much at the moment. Let's get it started here. Price doesn't give me any trades just yet. But yeah, that's probably gonna be me